Well, who'd have thought? The day I joined Twitter, Donald Trump's account gets restored. Look at that. Man, it's like traveling back through the tunnel of time. January 8th, 2021. Very last time. Talking about the 75 million. And, I am asking for everyone at the U.S. Capitol to remain peaceful. No violence. Remember, we are the party of law and order. Respect the law and our great men and women in blue. Thank you. Wow, that sure looks like a military coup to me. The funny part with all that, as I've pointed out before, of course, is that military coups happen with tremendous regularity across the world, except that the commander-in-chief tends to use the military. Selfie-taking boomers infiltrated with glowing feds who go into the Capitol and take selfies isn't really the way a military dictator has ever established himself. But, part of this is full spectrum dominance, and it's something Alex Jones has warned about, something that, hopefully one day he will be restored as well. Full spectrum dominance, it's funny they project with the term the big lie, because what you need to do is have control of everything. TV, media, radio, newspapers, Hollywood. It's almost like there's a very smart tribe that's put all this together so that you can project out completely and obviously BS narratives, but astroturf it onto everybody until, everybody knows. It's our democracy, don't you know? And part of this is, of course, a good news for people like you and me, where the FBI director and DHS secretary are grilled on tech censorship collusion and targeting everyday Americans as terrorists. It is, of course, this collusion with the deep state and tech, which is now under threat. And that is why this is good news for you and me. It becomes, not just hard, but impossible to run these big oppressive ops and have an actual coup and an actual revolution behind the scenes. The revolution wasn't televised, but 82 million somethings voted for Biden. So there's pressure on these guys. There's gridlock in government. There's more transparency than there was before. This all translates into you and I being safer and being more free and being simply allowed, left alone to live our lives. Boy, what a far right idea that is. Now, CBS News. Man, look at the ads I'm getting. Whoa, don't know why that would come up. CBS News stops posting on Twitter out of an abundance of caution. So mainstream news, of course, was also clearly in it. So mainstream news, big business, FBI, Department of Homeland Security. Boy, it's almost like there was some large collusion, maybe even global collusion, to get rid of this guy and install somebody who was very easy to control and blackmail and who doesn't know where he is. It boiled down to supposedly a poll that Elon Musk put up. The people have spoken. Trump will be reinstated, which is weird, right? I responded, my first tweet to somebody else. Strange days when the free speech of a former president is determined by a Twitter mob. No wonder the founders opted for a constitutional republic. A part of me just wondered, what would have happened if people would have said no? Like, really? You can see all the top trends. Trump's Twitter, he's back, Mr. President. All right. No one's talking about the moon landing and how we're not going back there with people. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Trump's back on Twitter. That's good news. Speech is getting freer. This is a victory. It is progress, not perfection. It's incrementalism. As incrementalism goes, this was a pretty big increment, but the pushback is there. The pushback is real. Even people I know that are pretty damn blue-pilled are starting to ask some questions because there's a lot that they see on their trusted sources that just doesn't make sense anymore. And with a guy with a mouth as big and a megaphone as big as Trump and Elon doing, this is good work regardless of what you think of the guy. Yeah, maybe he's somehow a lizard. I don't know. It's all possible. I don't trust anyone. But I know when things are getting better. And this at least is getting better. I think that BS like this, you notice, I wanted to talk about one other thing. You have seen less, speaking of Alex Jones, you've seen a lot less of those mass events involving firearms because people are starting to watch a lot closer because Alex Jones's ideas are getting through. You're not seeing those same people crying with an onion in a towel on scene. Boy, that's weird. I even did a video. There was one in Texas a while ago, but it was a retired cop off duty. He was a pretty damn good shot for, thank God for everyone. 2 Muslims get out. They're loaded to the teeth with weapons. They turn around. They bring these things to bear, and he pop takes them both out. Think, all right, terrorism averted. There was an FBI agent in the car with him. This is a matter of record. Obama gave the guy a medal, in fact, in the middle of the night or something. They didn't really want the story to get out. But here is this collusion, and it always ended in the erosion of our rights. Less guns, less free speech, less everything. Well, at least here, at least now, there was some serious pushback. Let's hope it's the first step of many to come.